Maggie Nolan here with Living Radiant Photography. I'm so glad you're here today. I am going to walk you guys through how we shoot a first look. This was our wedding back in May. It was our last wedding of the month. We were downtown in Baltimore at Mount Vernon. They were getting married at the Engineers Club. And it was a very, very harsh lighting day. And so we looked all over Mount Vernon. There were two other wedding parties. You actually can see them a little bit in the left corner. And this was a beautiful spot that we found with this beautiful fence line. And we were really excited because we knew the results were going to be really good. So basically, when we do first looks, we always bring the groom out first. Patrick takes him out to the location that we've selected. We've taken a couple minutes to scope. Then I bring out our bride, and we've basically prepped our groom. We've told him, you're not going to move, you're not going to turn around until she physically touches you. Every wedding photographer does it different. I love the shoulder touch. It builds anticipation. It builds a little bit of suspense. Our brides have they're more than they can do whatever. They can go up and pinch their butt. They can go up and talk to them. She obviously is seeing him clear as day, and he knows she's there. She can even talk to him. And so here we're kind of prepping them. Patrick and I have a few things that we're combating. To the far left is a red sports car next to the Peabody Institute. This is a traffic circle, so there's a lot of cars. Right now we are setting up and shooting what we call preliminary shots. We've asked Lindsay to take a few steps forward, but Patrick is now currently in the street, and we have to be really mindful of traffic, of being safe. Safety is 100% number one. The lights were red, so Patrick came out, did a couple and like I said, this was really one of the only places we could find shade that made sense, head to toe even light that we wanted for them. Patrick right now is doing a shot. I'm not going to actually show you this one. It's a super wide. That's what we call it, with the 15 millimeter lens that we have. And the suspense is building. We're almost at 2 minutes now that they have been standing out here. The light has turned red. He's going back out. And he wanted me and the maid of honor out of the shot. So we're kind of hanging out on the right while we wait. And Patrick's backing up because the light's about to turn green. So this was a little bit tricky because we had to navigate not just the bride and groom not seeing each other, but like basically traffic, harsh lighting. And we are about to step into and do the first look. I basically am now coming over and just saying, like, guys, thanks for your patience. We obviously can't control traffic. Jesse is wanting to turn around and he's not. Lindsay is a little bit nervous, but super excited to see her man. And we are almost ready. Patrick wants one more wide angle lens, which is great. And then people are obviously shouting and congratulating our couple, and they feel like rock stars. So, it's all normal. It's all great. And we are about to do the first look officially. Preliminary shots are done and the light is red. So we are now closing in, and we are going to rock and roll on this first look. Okay. So Patrick gets into place. I always stand center. It allows me to basically get that beautiful response that's genuine. Patrick moves with the reaction of the groom, which is amazing. So she's pinched his butt and she now touches his shoulder, and he turns around, and I love the reaction of Jesse. He squealed, he was excited, and they embrace. And we tell them there's no rules. We prep them on the front end that they're allowed to hug, they can kiss, they can talk to each other, they can admire each other. Patrick and I regret that we did not do a first look at our wedding because they're just so special and they're exclusive, and it's just the two of them. Obviously we're there, but they get to just enjoy themselves and enjoy each other before a huge hustle of newlywed pictures and full wedding party and all their family photos. And we don't stay here very long. We ended up doing obviously their first look, and then we 100% posed them and did some additional newlywed pictures here. We wanted to not have to come back here. So some advice to the photographers, obviously, who are watching this, is wherever you do your first look location, maximize on that location. Let them finish the moment. Normally around the 5 minute mark, we stop and we just say, hey, like, we're going to keep cruising. You guys did awesome. All right. And that's really it. And now we're going to basically take them and they are going to start their newlywed pictures and their wedding party photos and their family photos. And then we're going to basically get them to their ceremony 30 minutes before start time, so they have time to de-sweat, get some water, use the restroom, and mentally prep themselves for their ceremony. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope this is helpful, and we'll see you back here next week.